That's just another glorious day being a pirate. We don't all talk at once.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
I don't think we're allowed to sing this song. It's copyright material.
Yeah, but we gotta sing it. We gotta sing the song of our new friend, Caveman Mike.
Oh, well, that does make sense. It is a caveman-sounding song. All right, just this once. Go ahead, because I've got a good feeling about it.
Ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. Welcome to the crew, Caveman Mike.
Yarr.
I was all on board about singing it, but Cody murdered me with this start.
Welcome back to Sanity Damage, everyone, a tabletop role-playing game, actual play live show. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nathan, and joined as always, we've got Cody.
Abraham Blavatsky standing on a wall over a lava pit, fighting a giant tortoise man to the death.
Pippin.
Tor will kill Bowser and become new emperor.
Ellen.
Penelope Whitlock, trying my hardest not to steal Alex's intro line.
I bet that was it.
That was
I bet that was it.
Once again.
Maggie.
They call me Finn. For the first time, I got nothing. You all have me laughing too hard tonight. I got nothing.
And Alex.
Orf, orf. See you later, alligator, and sayonara, Bozunaga.
Wow, that was
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Thanks.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Everybody, we can't top that. It's been nice playing with y'all.
A pleasure.
Let's see. Last time on Sanity Damage, we returned to the capital city, Shikogawa, where Tor indeed challenged Emperor Bozunaga in a fight to the death in order to claim the throne as his own. Through a series of maneuvers, Abraham eventually figured out that Bozunaga was being buffed by his advisor Kamakiro, and so this devolved into an all-out battle between the two of them and the remainder of the party. We are still in the middle of the fight, so without further ado, let's jump back in. I lost Kamakiro's initiative order, so I'm going to re-roll that real quick and just go with whatever the new roll is, because I don't remember what it was.
I just
All right.
remember I'm last.
And that is still the case. Let's see. I know we got to the end of the initiative order last time, so we'll start back up with Arf.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Yeah. Putting your feet on the fire here.
We all know you love going first.
Yeah, everyone loves
It's-
going first.
my
Even when it's
favorite.
not the first round, it's just the first of the session.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, he's pretty low. He's in the lava.
Oh yeah, I forgot he ended up in the lava. How would he get there? What's he doing in there?
Doesn't seem to be affecting him too much.
A shame. Is Kamakiri's token somewhere? Is it just someplace I can't see him?
Might be someplace you can't see. It looks like based on where you are, the column is probably shading you. Here, I'll make him dance real quick.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, if the pillar is blocking your line of sight for you, then you'll need to reposition before you can see
Yeah.
Kamakiro.
Kamakira. Okay.
Boo, I'm just seeing what I can do. I'm forgetting. What is this one again? Okay.
Does Kamakiro shoot like a triangle, a square, and a circle?
Oh, you'll see. I'm very proud of the build that I did for this character.
Oh, maybe I should do. Oh yeah. Let's do. Oh, should I go for Bozunaga or should I go for Kamakiro?
I don't think Kamakiro's been hit at all.
They're doing pretty good from what I remember. I think, like, just to provide context, we were all pretty dead set on killing Bozunaga. And
That's true.
Kamakiro didn't seem like they hadn't done that much, but we'd also kind of done things to stop them from doing more.
That is also true.
So it feels
There was a
like
lot of
they're about to
preventative
do
work.
something.
I know, that's what I'm thinking too. Okay, yep, I've decided. I'm going to do Shadow Arrow on Kamakiro. Target him.
Where is Arf?
Yeah, where is our little scamp?
I'm in the south side of
down
the room.
here.
I'm back
Yeah.
here. I'm just hanging out.
Okay. He's
I
like,
don't
I'm
have to
back
get close.
here.
I don't have to get close. Just hanging out.
So is Elagoshi, who has done nothing.
Yeah, I'm just
Elagoshi. Where's
standing
your
by Elagoshi.
raccoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like kind of squatting and he's got his hands over his ears and he's just shaking his head.
Would you describe his personality as cowardly?
A little bit, yeah. Looks
Yeah.
like it.
This is why he should not be in the world. You should have invested more points in the stash.
So is this my regular?
Put some turtle wax on it.
That's a whole stat in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Just your mustache power.
I don't know
As
what
an
that
Italian,
was.
I can confirm that's accurate.
I can't remember how Shadow Arrow works. Do I just hit them with Shadow Arrow, or do I actually have to roll an attack roll?
You weave an illusion magic arrow, causing it to collide with your foe's vision of the shadows.
The creature hit by the arrow. I think where are you getting Shadow Arrow?
It's from my
Arcane
weapon
Archer.
magic item.
You have to roll your attack,
Yeah.
and then if it hits, then you just do the extra.
Yeah, it's a writer.
And there's also a saving throw.
Yes. Wisdom DC 16. All right.
Provided that you hit. Which
Oh man, that would be really good against them too. That
Yeah.
would prevent them from seeing.
really would. 18 against actually does hit, yeah.
Haha. Okay. Let's roll that damage. 15 damage. And now he has to do a Wisdom saving throw, which I feel like he's good at.
Probably.
Yeah, not too
what's-
bad.
If I
Wizards
remember
are-
right, I don't have my reaction because I counterspelled Kamakiro.
Dirty 20. That's
Yeah,
just
that is a-
rude.
20 on wisdom.
Because I was just thinking about Silvery Barbsing that, but then I remembered I'm pretty sure I don't have my reaction.
Yeah, I think he dispelled.
All right, so one shadow arrow strikes, and you
Is he
added the
flying
extra psychic
naturally?
damage, but he is still able. Yes, Kamakiro is flying.
He's
With
a
his wings? Yeah, he is wings, doesn't he?
wait. He's a one of those like emo birds, right?
Emo birds?
Emo birds.
Like a
Isn't-
crow? A raven?
Crow.
Uh,
Closer
Kenku.
Raven, Nevermore.
Kenku, yes.
I
And
was like,
That's what they're
I
really
want to see
calling
that
it.
concentration check on his fly, but I was like, wait, no, he's just.
I don't
flying.
think Kenku can fly.
this Kenku can.
Okay.
It's like this
It's a
one.
Kenku.
Oh my god.
Not a canned coup.
Right.
That's right.
Wow.
Is there anything else from Arf, or that takes your whole action, right, to do a special attack like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do anything else that's fun and enjoyable for everybody. Not really. All right, that's it.
All right, that'll bring us to Finn.
Okay. Let me ask you this. How long has it been since we started all of this? Like how many rounds? Minutes maybe you could say.
Well, the initiative counter says round 3. I know that's not accurate.
Right.
You're looking for minutes?
I'm concerned about if I'm going to need to enlarge my friend soon or not, because it only lasts a minute.
Yes. Because I don't remember the exact number. 2 rounds before enlarge runs out.
Okay. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna. Okay. I'm not gonna do it right away. Then I'm gonna just try and maybe shoot at what's his face. So I'm gonna sneak around, sneaky, and I think. Oh yes. So I'm gonna try and go for this guy. I'm hoping that this pillar here that I'm kind of tucked behind maybe hides me a little bit. I don't know if that makes any kind of difference or not. But I'm gonna try and shoot him with my musket.
Perfect. I'm not going to give you like a bonus, like a sneak attack or
Yeah,
advantage
no
or
worries.
anything. It could potentially give you cover against like AoE attacks.
Cool. I'm cool with that. All right. So we're gonna 1.
Nice.
Very
24
good.
hits.
Very good. So that would be how much? 5 damage on that. And then I think I get one more attack, or is it 1 or 2? Sorry.
At this level, I believe 1.
Yeah. All right. We're going to do it on us. She's got her new toy. She's, Oh, that wasn't as
11
good.
is not going to hit. The sawed-off musket does dramatically kick every time you fire, so it makes sense the second one just kind of goes wild.
Yeah.
And with your
Perfect.
sawed-off musket, you can make another attack at disadvantage if you want for your bonus action.
Oh, why not? It's the worst that could happen, right? Is it going? Oh,
There it is.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
disadvantage does miss, but you at least got another shut off.
yeah, that's all good. All right, cool. And then you said it was 2 rounds before I would need to do that on large again. So I'm just gonna have that mentally in my back pocket and try to hide from the scary Birdman.
We'll say
Now that I've
round,
just shot a mini cannon at him.
right. This round tour is still enlarged. Next round tour will still be enlarged, and then it will wear off.
Perfect.
Speaking of, Tor, you are up.
All right. Tor is gonna move a little bit. And as a bonus action, he's gonna move his tentacle. It's gonna slap the guy. If I can. Make sure I select the thing and it let me attack, please. Thank you. And I have advantage. 21 to hit.
It does.
All right. 4, and then. All right, and then I got to roll my other fun things. Because he hurt me, and because I'm out of hit dice.
Oh, yes. Nice.
So that's for 4 damage plus another 12.
16 total. All right.
And then Tor is going to smash at him with his anchor once.
For our podcast listeners at home, Tor's little tentacle icon is right on top of his head on the screen. It looks like there's a tentacle for a head.
It's pretty great. It's
pretty great.
27 does hit.
About time. I'm still low and rolling low, but throw my extra damages. So that's 11 damage plus another 6. And
All right.
last damage. Oh, and one more d4 because I'm enlarged.
Yeah.
Dang. Piling it on.
10,
Okay.
16 plus 11. So 28 damage.
All right. Yep.
And
he's not too
then-
happy with that.
Because Kimkir is probably not really paying attention. Tor's going to swirl around and try to smash him with his anchor.
Okay.
22 to hit.
It does. Shockingly.
15.
Ooh.
Hello.
I hope he's a
Another
squishy.
11. And then a d4.
Smack it.
I hope he's a squishy emo bird.
So that's 26, 27 damage. And because Crusher, I'm going to knock him 5 feet down into the lava.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay.
Are you immune? Yeah, that's a good question.
I'd like to think that while Arf is watching this, he's kind of like mimicking punches. Like how some people do when they're like watching
Yeah,
boxing.
get
like,
him.
mimic
Yeah,
the fight.
you know,
just like,
But after all those attacks, Tor will end his turn.
All right, I am gonna give him a dex save to see if he like skirts over the lava or goes full on in. Okay.
oh,
Ow.
jeez.
Oh, dice.
Stay out of lava, everybody.
I was gonna
Stay
say,
out
did
of the
he-
lava.
Did he fail the dexterity check?
He did, yeah. He did.
Mer's going to provide the help action to Tor.
Okay.
That way, if he does attack Kamikiro.
All right. So it's Bozunaga's turn. Bozunaga is not smart, and he has a grudge against Tor, so he's just going to keep attacking Tor. Although, first he's going to see if he can recharge. He can't. His luck has run out. All right, so we're going to try to bite Tor. It's a 19.
Does not hit.
We're going to try to claw Tor. How's an 18?
Does not hit.
We're going to slam Tor with a mace. For a crit
That's
fail.
definitely not going to hit. That's not one.
These are the acts of a desperate man.
I know. We're going to swing around with our tail.
Oh,
There we go. There we
31
go.
will
31 to hit.
Warding flare.
Warding flare.
Warding flare. We roll.
We-
Or no,
Okay.
yeah, he's gonna take it at disadvantage.
How's a 17?
It's going to miss.
All right.
Wow.
Abraham, that brings it to you.
So I did have one question. How tall is the roof of this place?
Let's call it 30 feet by the walls and 50 feet by the middle of the hall.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't work then. I was thinking about running directly on top of Kamikiro and shooting
Oh,
down.
sure. Yeah, no. It's like a big vaulted kind of palace thing.
I
mean, it's a throne room.
still think I'm probably going to shoot at them. I'll get into a better position, take aim, and let's launch some Eldritch Blasts. Abraham Blaster!
Abraham Blastvotsky. Get
Mhm.
it?
Let's see here. That's probably going to miss. 16.
It is going to miss. You're aiming right where he was before he got smacked down into the lava.
And then a second blast for a 23.
That one hits.
And I will apply my extra D10 damage thing for being in my form of dread.
Mhm.
Where's the dice? Oh, there it is. Extra 5 damage, and I think that's it.
What's the actual damage, though?
Oh, that's a good point. 5 as well. So
Okay.
9 plus 5. And then I guess I'll also apply my Lance of Lethargy so their movement speed's reduced by 10.
Okay.
It's not really going to do much, but it should keep them near the lava. Near-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in the lava currently, right?
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
I wasn't sure if I could use my bonus action to like splash lava in their face with my telekinetic ability.
Dunk him, dunk him, dunk him.
I was gonna say if you use your push ability on Eldritch Blast, could you like push him deeper into the lava?
Well, it pushes in a line, so
Ooh.
unfortunately, I'd have to get on top of him to do that, which is what I wanted to do.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But telekinetic, I think I can just push or use Mage Hand with it. No, yeah, just as a bonus, I can push one creature. It doesn't say like it has to be toward me or away from me. So, yeah, I guess I can't like dunk them under.
But I bet lava is like kind of a movement thing, right? So if you kind of pulled him towards you,
Oh
would
yeah,
he
it'd
take
be
movement
fresh
damage?
lava.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can attempt to pull him toward you. I think I'm gonna do half damage on a success and quarter damage on a failure. Or sorry, whatever the inverse of that is. Like it's not going to be the full effect because he's not going straight down into it. He's like
Sure.
you're drawing him up from it a little bit. But it is still movement across lava.
So at this point, it would be DC 16, I think, because it's 8 plus proficiency plus my ability. So our proficiency's 4, my charisma's 4.
All right,
8
he's
plus
got
4.
magic resistance, so he's rolling with advantage on this. Looks like
There you
he's
go.
good. Yeah.
They're good to go.
All right. And go they shall. Now, what's unfortunate about this, I'm going to play it as written instead of making stuff up. I still have to observe the one leveled spell per turn rule. Which means when I Misty Step out of the lava, that's a defensive play, but now I can't do any of my big spells. Which kind of sucks.
Does he Misty Step out?
Doesn't he?
Does he Misty Step
I
out?
don't know. I got a caster. I didn't know if he was letting him.
Well, I wouldn't waste a counterspell on Misty Step, I'll tell you that.
Oh,
That's fair.
fair enough.
I think he's just going to use an action to heal up a little bit because he's not feeling too good. And then remainder of
It's
his
not too late to
movement,
give up.
he'll take the throne. He'll sit on it.
Wow.
This is my
Your drag name?
Misty Step.
Ooh, coming to the stage, Misty Step.
I want to see fan art of Arf as Misty Step.
Please and thank you.
It's just Arf in one giant sun hat. That's it.
In like a little curly wig and like some lipstick.
That's all we're going to get from Kamakira, so that brings us to Penelope. Then we'll be back up to the top with Arf.
Okay, first things first, I am going to bamf out my wings because I feel like it's been a while.
Sure.
So I use my action and my eyes start glowing this ambery candlelight almost, and translucent wings kind of sprout for me, and I fly up in the air. And I'm going to go wee, and I'm going to fly kind of where I was when I got hit, behind a pillar next to a lava pit.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can move. Man, I don't play D&D for 2 weeks and I forget how to move things. Okay, there we go. And then after that, I'm going to use my bonus action for spiritual weapon. Actually, I might heal Tor instead. Sorry. I'm going to heal Tor instead. Sorry, I totally just changed up my plan. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Tor at 3rd level. For 14 damage back, Tor.
Nice.
And the healing word is get him.
Perfect. That is movement. That's bonus action. That's action. All right. Arf, we are back to you.
Back to me. All right. Should I try to? I think I'm gonna use multi-shot for my magic item, which lets me shoot 3 times, or as many times equal to my proficiency, which is it proficiency? Do I get 4? Come on, where is it? Equal to my proficiency bonus. Okay, so I can shoot 4 times, and I'm gonna shoot at Bozunaga, I think. Let's see. Ooh, come on. A crit!
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Nice. Let's go.
All right. So that'll do 16 damage. And then I also have my... Oh, I should have done Hunter's Mark. That's fine. Only a little bit of regret. I always forget what this is called. Dreadful Strike. So I do 1 extra d4 of psychic damage for 1 more damage. So 17. Second attack. Oh, let me target Bozunaga. That might make this easier. There we go. Oh, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does hit.
Haha, alright.
ooh.
9 damage.
All right.
Next attack. Oh, 11's probably gonna miss.
Yeah, he blocks that one with his like turtle shell shield.
Alright, 1 more.
Wait, 4 attacks?
Yeah, it's equal to my proficiency bonus. I have +4.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're doing the okay. 15 does miss though. He catches that one as well on his shield.
Wait, I want to. Lucky point. I'm gonna do it again. No!
You really
Wasted.
wanted to kill him.
Wait,
Again.
I think I have a bonus action I can do. I do really want to kill him.
Bozunaga has like the tiniest little pixel of a health bar left.
It's like a whisper.
It might be 1 HP.
Dang it. I don't think I can do anything. This is... Wait. No, never mind. Just kidding.
Maybe you should have.
I got too excited about something that can't happen. Whatever. Yeah, that's my turn.
Whatever. Okay. Finn, your turn.
Oh my gosh. That was intense. Okay. Just not to be pedantic, but just to be very, very clear for me, because Tor goes right after me. Not this round, but next round would be when he would shrink back down, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure I had that understanding. So, I guess I try to shoot at Bozunaga.
Why is everybody trying to chaos me?
I don't know what you mean.
Can I try? Let me see how far away I am. Because I obviously don't want to hit him. That's like just out of my reach, though. I want to see if I can't fly above the little lava pool and shoot at him, but not hit Tor. And that's my concern because they're kind of the same height.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
would-
provided you have the movement, that's no issue.
Okay,
I
cool.
think given the large marble bridge between you and Bozunaga, I am gonna impose disadvantage on the attack, or not disadvantage. That's cover. I'm gonna give him partial cover.
Okay. So I probably would just like maybe come to like here-ish.
Okay.
That's enough. Yeah, that's what
Closer to the throne. Yep.
just a tiny bit. Just a little bit.
Mhm.
All right. And so we're gonna go for bow. I mean, how'd the cover do?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it didn't.
Okay. Well, the pendulum swings.
Do another D6. Mark.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have gotten a full d6 as well.
So you do 10
Oh,
damage.
you're right.
So
My
you do 10
bad.
damage.
Yeah.
I got it. I added that.
Okay, thank you. Is he still?
I'm zooming in so close to
I
see.
know.
I'm
It's
putting it
hard.
back in the
I
bucket.
think just barely.
Okay, then
He's like
I'm gonna
he's like
I'm gonna
Jack and
shoot at him
Titanic.
again. Then I'm just gonna keep shooting. I'm just Why won't you die?
Oh, so
Why
close to
won't
another 10. No.
That sure hits.
Get it.
For 8, maybe.
Right. I'm just checking. Yeah. Finn, how do you do it?
Yes.
Well, she's the musket has the kickback, as you said. So I think that she probably shot it the first time, and it was that crit, and it was enough to kick her to like force her to shoot it again. Like she didn't mean to on the second time, and that's. Did it work? Did it work? Like she's got gunpowder on her face, and she's just like trying to stay flying while seeing what's happening.
Yeah, and the Emperor falls.
Get his body out of there.
I imagine it's kind of like a kiddie pool of lava, like it's not very deep.
He sinks. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
It looks like there's some depth to it.
No. Dang it.
Does that mean Finn is the new emperor?
She will be
I
the
didn't
lord of
sign
a
up.
barrel.
I didn't sign up for that necessarily. I was just shooting. Because I was told to.
That brings us to Tor.
Tor's gonna move up. Bonus action. Tentacle is going to attack. Really? No, not yet. Tor's gonna do the attack first. And attack number 1 with advantage from hell. $26.
Sure hits. What's the advantage coming from?
Myrrh.
Got right. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice.
so that's 17. Another 7 from hit dice, and then another d4. So for 27 for the first hit, attack
Okay.
number 2. 13, I take it, misses.
That one does miss, yeah. It's a little bit more nimble than
then-
that.
My tentacle will attack him. Move it, and it slaps him. For 16, does that hit?
No, not quite.
Okay.
All right, that'll bring us to Abraham.
Off my throne.
Make me.
Well,
Okay.
No.
Step over up the wall a little bit and kind of take aim and let her rip. Attack.
Wow. That's okay.
So,
One hit.
The first one hits
Yep.
for 26 and does 9 damage with a little bonus 8
Nice.
for my
Okay.
Formo Dread. And then the second attack misses. And I'll again apply Lance of Lethargy so they can't run as far if they were to try.
Right. Okay. Well, it is Kamikiro's turn now, and they actually get to do something fun this time, which is...
Do they?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I've got my finger on a button that says they might not.
You... Let's see. 20, 60. Is that right? Dang. Okay. Kamikiro is going to wave their wand, and a flash of color emerges from it in the shape of a triangle and a square and a circle. And Kamikiro is going to blast out a multicolored ray of light that flashes towards Tor, Finn, and Abraham.
Is that a spell or is it a
It's-
magic item?
It
I
is a
think-
spell.
I will counterspell it.
It is a... What level is that? Because I think you're going to have to roll for it.
Yeah. It's
Happy to roll.
prismatic
Prismatic spree.
something.
Prismatic
Yeah.
Spray. Yep, 7th level. So DC 17.
Seventh level. Let's shoot for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
There's no greater love than the love of a family.
Right. Abraham, when did we become a family?
I don't know. I was
Look at all
quoting
your smiling faces.
a prophet.
Kamikiro is... Yeah, beside himself. That's it. Penelope, you're up.
I would say we're like work acquaintances at best. Don't mess with my work acquaintances. And Penny's gonna fly up kind of above this lava pit to the side of the throne.
The fable of Seventh Heaven?
No. And then I actually haven't. I'm gonna use my circlet of blasting to cast Scorching Ray on this guy. Right now. Usability.
All right. I want to say that's like 3 attack rolls, but...
It's
Yep.
2. Is it 2 or 3?
3 rays of fire.
3 rays of fire on this boy.
Yep.
3
Okay.
rays of
Emo bird.
fire. Hip hip. Hooray.
Hooray!
First
Hit,
one
hit,
hits.
18. Normal attack. I'm gonna roll another attack and then do my damage.
Also hits.
Cool.
Brr, brr, brr.
And
And-
17
17 hits.
damage.
So that's going to be
damage,
66 fire damage.
66 fire damage plus an extra 10 because I have my wings on. Oh, D6.
Which makes your attacks radiant, and then because of your...
My wings, I get plus damage equal to my level.
Okay.
Oh, he did.
All right.
Shiny.
That's 23 plus 10, 33.
And Penelope, how do you do it?
I just kind of the fire blasts kind of dance around each other and then form into one blast, and it hits him square in the chest, and I knock him off his throne into the little lava pool. And then I fly up and kind of sit on top of the throne. Not in the throne, but like on top.
Nice.
I said, that's my friend's seat. You can't sit with us.
Make a sleight of hand check to try to grab him before he falls into the lava.
Sure. Sure.
Roll decent. 11.
You can snag the like obvious things that Kamikiro was holding. So the mace that he had, you can grab that.
Okay.
All right, and as Kemakiro falls into the lava, in the moment of silence that transpires after, one of the turtles walks back in and sees what has happened and says, "The Emperor has fallen. We're under new leadership. There's a new Emperor now. Quick, spread the word. It's time for a celebration."
Well, everyone seems quite pleased with what we've done here today.
Yeah, I don't think he was a very liked emperor, and he didn't actually reign very long, right? How long was his reign?
Under a year.
Oh.
Try to use my anchor to fish out Bozunaga.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go right up next to him and try to help him.
I'll get on that.
What kind of roll do you want me to do for this?
Luck. Straight D20.
All right, since I got help, do I get advantage?
Sure.
Please.
Heave.
Oh, it's looking pretty good.
19?
Pretty good.
19's not bad. You procure a charred portion of his shell that has not completely dissolved. It is mechanically useless, but it's a cool trophy.
I wanted his stuff.
Can we get his like skull with the horns?
That is cooler. Okay. It is partially melted. It's like I hate that I'm making this reference, but it's like Darth Vader's mask from Episode 7. It's like deformed and whatnot. It's only got one horn now instead of two.
Nice.
Oh, dang it! I had a plan for those horns, but not anymore. That's cool though. That's very cool. Can I? No. Never mind.
I think my wings run out, and I'm kind of just stuck on top of the throne now.
Oh, Tor just shrunk.
Oh, small Tor.
Tor is always Tor-sized.
So long live Emperor Tor, long may he reign.
Long may he reign. Finn's gonna try and start a slow clap and see if anybody. No. Oh, all right. There it is.
Awagashi awkwardly kind of claps as well. Good job, Tor. So, you're the Emperor now. That's great. We were talking about maybe me being a lead general or something. Lead the all of the grung that are in the sewers.
Yeah, that sounds cool. You did nothing in that fight, though.
I'm more of a tactician.
What does that even
Well,
mean?
I mean, the plan worked.
Exactly.
I think it was our plan.
I was gonna say, did he help with the plan at all?
A little bit.
I feel like it was
I
our
think I
plan.
contributed. There's
I
6 of
think
us in the room. I think I contributed at least that much.
You were in the room. Yeah, that was about
I
the
definitely would say
extent.
that the people wouldn't have gone with our plan if they didn't have the endorsement.
That's fair.
Yeah. I guess you can be a general. Ooh, can I be like a high council or like the hand of the emperor or like a high priestess maybe?
Oh
I
yeah.
was going to have him be the steward for when I'm not here.
And
Oh, that sounds like a lot of responsibility.
You already agreed, no take-backsies.
Aww. He kicks his foot next to the ledge.
I mean, do you have someone better in mind? Yoshi, maybe?
I mean, I can do it, but the grung are they're very ambitious. I think they might do a better job.
Wait, what about Shiitake?
Who's
Everyone
Shiitake?
Man.
Our best friend Shiitake?
What kind of
They work
experience
at
does
the-
he have ruling governments?
None.
He's a fun guy.
I think we need a political outsider to mix things up in government.
Yeah. Oh, what about those guards that we bought ice cream for?
Were they guards under Bozunaga?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were kind of incompetent and easily swayed when we bought them ice cream.
I'm not sure that sounds like someone I want running this.
Extremely incompetent and easily distracted.
I will
I
meet
think-
with these.
I feel like those are all the people we've met in
Right.
our time on this island nation.
Yeah, I can't really think of a great steward.
There was the bank guy. Remember the guy at the
Would it-
bank that followed all the rules?
Yeah. The slow-speaking one?
Yeah. Sorry, Finn, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was just going to say, would it be worth maybe, I don't know, asking the people who live here who they might want
Yeah,
to have
should we have,
represent
like, a-
them?
A democratically elected individual?
No.
Or we have a guy that bureaucracy runs through his veins that he's never gonna not follow a rule like the bank guy.
I think it should be Torn. I can be his advisor. I'm gonna lead in and go. I think you should raise the taxes.
We already promised to lower them.
You're in charge now. Raise those taxes. Let's take the money and run.
Oh, no, we're already all in a lot of suffering. More taxes, I think, is going to destroy the
Yeah,
country.
what happened
is
to
a
like
private
half
conversation.
taxes and we're still heroes?
He would be heroes
Yeah.
for that, and he would still make much money.
And I feel like maybe there should be some sort of stimulus package to kind of get the economy back where it needs to be.
Bozunaga's been hoarding a
Absolutely.
lot of gold. I'm sure we can redistribute it in some
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
I-
we're gonna need to withdraw one sarcophagus from the treasury before we leave.
The sarcophagus is his footstool. It's in the throne room currently.
Oh.
Wow.
And
Sounds good.
I have a painting that needs some minor repairs.
A painting that.
Did-
Oh, that's right.
remember
That's
the-
right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Completely.
You know,
blanked
the
on that.
painting that could have been fixed
Yeah,
with
yeah.
mending right away,
Yeah.
but
All right. Well, I suppose if Tor, if you want me to rule in your stead, then I can do so.
I mean, unless you can find a new, better steward while I'm out saving the world.
And just one last comment that because we did all of this, that means we get the flagship of the airship armada now, right?
Of course, I would take my flagship.
Yes, we can do that. You can take the flagship.
Yes.
I do need the rest in order, or at least many of the remainder, in order to secure Shikyurai, keep it safe. But
Yeah, I imagine there's going to be a lot of political turmoil that we're just like kind of dipping out for.
or turmoil.
And no more Zug, right?
We should probably finish that farce soon.
Yeah,
the whole fake battle with Zug Zug as they hit the city. And...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
so
that
someone
was
should probably
scheduled to
call
go
that
on
off.
contemporaneously with this.
This.
Yes.
So we need to
I
somehow
was just
send
meaning we
her a
should
message
probably
that
get
her and her
back
troops
to
need
doing that.
leave.
Her
Right.
the agreement was that she would help secure the city, and then in the mayhem, she and her
Yeah.
minions would slip away.
That,
Okay, good.
so she should be about now slipping out of the
Yeah.
city.
She should be gone, and if you see her and then
Do.
right, if she's not gone, then she's obviously in violation of your agreement.
And we can go
Zug
fight.
Keeps on slipping.
Is there some sort of crowning ceremony? Coronation, I think is what they call it.
I think they call it Torination.
Oh.
I like that.
Yes, there will be a grand coronation ceremony for the new emperor. That can also include the handing over the keys, metaphorically, for the flagship. And essentially from there you'll have, with that flagship and a crew to run it, you will have essentially free reign of the world map. Also, given like the treasury that you have taken over, you'll be able to staff a full crew instead of just like the bare minimum that you need. So that'll be fun for me to figure out how to stat and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm wondering if becoming emperor is like a game-breaking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was fully prepared for the repercussions of making Tor emperor. I've been thinking about that for like 6 weeks now. I'm comfortable with where this is going.
Oh. Penny gets down on her knees and pledges her fields. Oh, Tor, Emperor Tor, long may you reign.
Why can't I sit in the center of this thing?
It's like just off. That's hilarious.
First edict is we must move the chair.
There we go.
All right. I was going to edict the chair to be slightly shifted.
So that I could sit in it correctly.
All right. Tor, do you have a commencement speech?
I
A coronation speech?
I should have.
Okay, well then, I also did not write anything formal for your coronation, but I'll have Elagashi.
I thought about becoming emperor, but Tor's a man of few words, so
Yeah.
Like,
In our hour of suffering, this mighty hobgoblin, Tor, he appeared and he rescued you and me and all of us. So 3 cheers for Tor, Emperor of Shikyodai.
Hip hip.
Tor!
Hooray!
Torre.
Hooray!
Dip dip.
Hooray!
Torre.
That's the 3. That's good.
Do you need a new headdress now?
No, I have a crown.
I imagine that you have like a whole castle now.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna keep the lava?
We're in it.
Yeah, are you gonna like redecorate?
I don't see how we feasibly get rid of the lava.
Well, I don't think it was originally here.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say, was the lava always here?
I think we could just like cover it up with more stones and just like have
Yeah.
a secret lava pit.
Is
Oh,
there
it
magic
would be like
enchantment
heated
keeping it
marble.
hot?
Sorry, I missed what you said, Pippin.
is there some sort of magical enchantment that's just keeping it molten?
Yes. Kamakira's machinations, which will dissolve over time now that Kamakira's dead.
Alright, so it'll solve itself. Just needs smoothed out.
All right.
I think you should fill it in with some sand and make a nice Zen garden.
Ooh. Or like some statues of your famous friends that helped you become emperor. Because I'm
That'd be
assuming we're going to
classy.
be famous after this.
That'd be real classy, like.
Indeed. And I'll need a small room for her.
Oh, we should get Mur like a little smaller throne next to your big throne.
Nice. Yeah, so Tori, you've got free run of the castle. You've got the treasury, which is I think instead of quantifying it, I'm just gonna say anything in Shikyodai you can monetarily purchase. Anything outside of Shikyodai, we're gonna get into like international treaty kind of stuff. So there are limits, but the flagship of the fleet is yours to do with as you see fit.
Heck
Very
yeah.
nice.
Oh,
No
what was
more
this mace?
drifting on the oceans.
Yeah, no more drifting on the oceans. The mace is let me see if there was anything special attached to it aside from being a spellcasting focus.
Says
I'm just
bear
curious. I
mace.
managed to grab it.
Yeah. Let's see.
The wand.
It can deal radiant damage instead of bludgeoning damage. So you can speak a command word to switch that up. Otherwise, you can use it as a spellcasting focus if you need to.
Tor's probably not going to use it.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be pretty good for
anchor.
Penelope, though.
But yeah.
If you can use maces.
I actually can use maces.
I was like, you're a cleric, so I think
That's
that
like their
falls
whole
into
thing,
your
yeah.
bread and
That
butter.
was what I gave to Zachariah was my starting equipment mace. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is all beautiful and fancy, and when you speak a command word, it the head of the mace kind of glows in radiant energy.
Ooh.
Little circles and squares and triangles float around it when it does.
Nice.
Oh, this is the coolest mace I've ever seen.
I guess Tor would want to meet like the grung people that were also suggested for chief advisor, steward person.
Okay.
Make sure none of them were more qualified, but still trustworthy. But other than figuring out that, mostly would just
So, yeah, we gotta, like, fire Bozonaga's cabinet, hire a new cabinet.
Mhm.
All Penny wants to do right now is like get a massage and like kind of be pampered in like a freaking palace.
Yeah.
We've
Figure
gotta
out the
hire people for
new
that.
cabinet members, quote unquote. Just the taxes.
What was the final decision on taxes? Were you
We're
gonna,
still
like,
cutting them.
cut them in half?
You gave that campaign promise to the guards. I feel. Also, I'm pretty sure they were outrageous anyway, so.
It was
half is still-
50% was the tax
50%.
rate.
Yes.
Yes.
It's still, like, from an outsider's perspective, would suck ass. I'll tell you that. Like, if we came into Doc and they're like, 50% taxes, please, I would say no still. But I understand that we're heroes.
Well, my understanding was that you were planning to cut it from 50% to 25%.
At least 25%.
Was that the deal? Mm.
Yeah, you said you're gonna cut the taxes in half, and
I don't remember that.
I kind of
Half.
think that maybe even still 25% of the taxes in a booming economy is going to be a lot for the coffers, and these people deserve, a livable wage, and to not like barter drugs for money.
If they were to barter drugs for money, I'm okay with it.
Should
So you're going to
we-
legalize mushrooms?
Yeah, and tax them.
Yeah, 25%.
Sure.
And so it is declared.
I am not a crook.
All right, so we got our big old ship. Got a little reorganizing with the government for a day or couple of days probably before we
Do we
can
need,
set
like,
out.
a crew of turtlemen?
I imagine there's a standing army, right? Or a standing
Yes.
crew for that ship.
Yeah, and you would get the sense, especially given like these court members down here, all of these Tortles and Azer. There's a large army, a lot of whom were just showing up to work because it was secure. There's no love lost for Bozunaga among most of these.
Nice.
Most.
So I do think we should kind of get rid of the Bozunaga loyalists. Not like get rid of them by like execute them, but like find them other jobs.
Yeah.
Well, like you
Yeah.
said, we definitely are changing out some cabinet members. Oh, and I don't know if we need to put on a show because the monsters left. But just put it on a show for other countries that we drove them out.
Yeah,
I feel like a
Pep
parade. Maybe like a parade and like a fair, a
Love
street
that.
fair with like
tour.
pantomimes of us driving out the mind flares.
That's an excellent
PR moves.
idea. Yeah.
And that will leeway toward telling the people that he's going to continue to go out and save the world from the impending world storm.
Nice.
Do you need a royal speechwriter?
Maybe he might just have somebody else say everything, and then he'll just be like,
Indeed.
I'm Tor, and I
Made a
support this
few
message.
words.
Right.
Just stand next to him and like give a thumbs up.
Perfect.
Tentacle shows up and just does a thumbs up.
10 out of 10,
We
Tickle.
chased out the mind flays, the awful mind flays.
So your your parade is a great success. The town of or the capital, everyone is elated to see this. The economy of Shikogawa does seem to dramatically improve when you reduce the taxes.
Oh,
To 25%, right? That was towards decree.
Mm-hmm.
we should legalize purple too.
Legalize
purple.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
went to go buy a purple suit, and they said it was like illegal.
Well, I feel like you're the best friend of the emperor now.
I don't want it to be
Oh,
the
gosh.
only one wearing purple.
Why is purple illegal here?
It's the color of royalty.
Yeah, Bozunaga didn't like anyone wearing it because of its connotations with, anyone except for him, of course.
Oh. I didn't know if there
Purple
was
and
like
green does look really good together, though.
It really does.
Well, if that's the case, then fuck that rule.
Yeah,
Can we also fire that bank manager lady?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, can I do it?
Let's
head
abuse our
treasurer or
power.
something.
No, she was like just a bank manager.
She was a Bozunaga loyalist as far as
Do we
Yeah.
want to get around? Oh, well, that's fair. That's fair. She was about that. Yeah, let's just fire them. I was gonna say
Let's
we shouldn't be just
execute her, actually.
nitpicking.
I feel like this would be
Oh.
very poetic.
It
To come
escalated
back and
quickly, but I'm
fire
not mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
sentence you to a dip in the lava.
No, like I
If
just
you
want
live,
her
you
to.
can live.
I just want her to not have that job.
Right. She probably shouldn't be in
Okay,
a position
so-
that's gonna have influence.
National edicts, diktats, and other laws. You are reinstating that anyone can wear purple. You're reducing the taxes to 25%, and you're firing Zip the Turtle from the National Bank.
Yes.
Okay.
And promoting. Nah, I don't know. Are we just gonna let someone else random have that job?
Who was the guy below her?
I think we would, after our cabinet, we would organize them. We would probably trust them to be able to get somebody good.
Okay.
Yeah.
enough.
Can we give a title to Shiitake?
Honorary mushroom.
Like
I love that.
Lord Shiitake?
I think he should be in like forestry in some capacity.
Yeah. Can he be like a game warden?
Yeah.
With that's right. He was looking for work, so he'll appreciate you setting him up there.
What was the secret force that Bozunaga had going on? The masked people?
The quiet ones.
Yes.
Ooh, ninjas.
Mhm.
So
I want to see
Tor
all the
wants to
quiet ones.
reorganize them as like
Tell
a
them
partial
to take their
scout
mask off.
force.
I want to see in their face.
I do
Uh,
too.
None of you have heard from the quiet ones at all since all of this has happened.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
is
I
there
don't like
like a
that.
spy master?
I don't like that one bit.
It seems like they've just melted away.
Put out a notice that they should return to work immediately.
Or a kill notice?
do we have the feeling like they're magically melted away? Like they might have been
Figure of speech.
Okay.
Figure of speech. Yeah.
I heard.
Do you want to establish your own secret police?
Yeah.
Well, I was
We
going
can't
to
have that
actually
one.
use them as scouts for the world. Equip them with sending stones and try to keep an eye on the minefield issue.
Can we finally get shell phones? Can I get a shell phone plan?
I think with the Bastion of Commerce, the massive stockpile of magic items that Bozunaga has hoarded, and your effectively infinite wealth at this point, yes, you can all have cell phones.
I call you on my cell phone. All right.
Finally made it happen, guys.
That's it.
Oh, and
That
you
was
level
what
up.
the whole
I
thing
should
was about.
mention that as well. Just a little thing.
Oh,
Ooh.
What's that?
Oh, we leveled up too.
nice.
Level up.
We level
I
up.
just got a
Tor
phone,
becomes
phone call on
emperor.
my cell phone that we leveled up, everybody.
Hey, this guy called God texted me and he said, "Hey, you're level 11 now."
Hey.
Have fun.
You know what? I learned a really great spell at level 11.
Oh, you sure
Really?
do. Is it
Called
transport via plants? Yep.
plants.
Yeah.
What was the point of getting the airship?
Plantation.
Well, we need to go to new plants.
Why don't can we have an arborist and a tree on it, or like a
Tree plant.
plant
well,
on
here's
our
the-
ship?
I kill the plants I do this to.
I was about to say, yeah, you need several plants for each destination so that you can go back multiple times.
When I cast spells like this, it kills the plants.
Do you want us to level right now?
No, I think between now and 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
There
But
won't
the good
be
news is
combat.
that if we wanted to go to Kokirius, or if we wanted to come back here, or if we wanted to go to the Isle of Shitheads with the pyramid, we could.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yep.
So is there anything we need in any of those places?
Anything we left behind?
I think we need to kind of figure out what our next plan is. We said we would meet up with Zajganku at some point in an island.
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
Haikonaloo?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
But also, do we want to meet up with the other people? I mean, you heard what Zajganku said. She said that the ship was destroyed.
So we should go get the others' items before they're destroyed.
Indeed, that does seem to be the case, but
Also, we need to find a way to bring back the one god, so that he can fight Cthulhu again.
So
And there might be information in either Masara or West Danica.
well, if we go to West Danica,
Or the
we can meet
Wayfinders.
the Royals.
Or the Wayfinders. And also we know that the Mind Flayer is next going to be going to Arcathians. Arcathians?
Arcathians, yep. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna move into exactly what you're bringing up here. We're gonna move into the strategy, like, war council kind of portion. I do think, like, this episode was a little bit shorter. I think that the war council one probably will be as well, but we're gonna go ahead and take our break now. So, audio listeners, if you, I'm sorry, this one's a little bit shorter, it's just how it went, but you can catch the rest of it on YouTube. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Anyone watching live, we will be back in 10 minutes. So, 10 minutes before 11 Eastern, if I'm doing my math right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in a bit.
Miss you already.
King Karng.
Rusty was just senator.
Ooh, can one of us be a senator?
Oh, Senator.
Oh my god.
wow.
I am the Senate.
Nathan is like hitting them tonight.
Nathan's
Just
on
all
it with
the
the
puns.
puns.
The puns are on tonight.
It's a real torrent of puns.
Yup.
Well, and we're back right on time. Very punctual.
Oh.
I see what you did there.
I was looking for the tour, and I was like, oh, yeah, puns.
This is horrible punishment.
It's fucking torture to be around you guys.
I'm
Aw,
still
you
not
love
over
it.
my tentacular torsion from last time, but
that wasn't over.
Oh.
That was a good one.
If you don't know what that is, Google it. It's pretty gnarly.
You don't have to if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not.
yeah,
I thought
you really
don't
don't
have to
need
do
that in your
You
life.
need to. If you don't know, then you don't. You probably
Yeah,
won't
you-
ever
you
need to
don't
know.
wanna do-
Yeah.
As a man, it's something that
If
goes
you
through
do
my head
know-
often.
Yeah.
Is it
I'm
really?
sorry.
It could happen at any time for any
Yeah.
reason.
It's horrible. Okay, back on topic. Tor is the emperor now. You have a free reign of Shikyodai. You have your airship. You have been in Shikyodai for about, we'll call it just under 2 weeks. We'll say 12 days. That includes the time that you arrived, the time in the sewers, the 3-day travel out to the mountain town of Monosokatan, a day there speaking with Zugchigalku and Elagashi, another day there waiting, 3 more days coming back, and then a couple days here to do like politics now that Tor is the emperor. So when you arrived in Shikyodai, you saw the world storm. What that means in terms of timeline is that you're now approximately 12 days ahead of where we left off with the other party. So that being the case, I am going to say, as we're doing planning, as you're kind of figuring out what to do next and where to go next and who to see next or fight next or whatever that looks like, you can use message, or not message, sending. You can use sending to communicate with the other party. I am I want this to be kind of a session essentially of strategizing and of planning out your next moves, which includes what the other party thinks and what they want to do. So when you're using sending, I am happy for each of you to roleplay as the other party receiving that message. I will put up like kind of soft rails as you're having that conversation. If you say something that like circumstantially you wouldn't or basically like if you come across information that your party would have that you don't yet have, then I'll put a quick timeout and I'll add that information. So we'll see kind of the journey that the other party goes through to reach this point later on. But for now, I'm just going to say like you can use whatever information that you have to plan. And if that gets you into a situation where you need additional information that your characters would have, at that point, I'll provide it.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
First message. Hello, Jack. How are you doing? It is I, Abraham. Bad news.
It's been a fortnight. We got some good news. We got some bad news.
Yeah, Jack's like, Yar, I got bad news too. Oh, wait, no.
Should we just start by throwing everything on the board, all the information we have?
I'm also going to say you don't have to count out 25 words each time. You're in a non-combat situation.
Yeah.
You can take rests and keep casting.
And I can maximum a day send 8 sending spells. If if we're not doing combat or I don't need any of my spell slots.
How many does Celine have?
Don't bring that up. It's a sore subject. She has none, okay?
Oh,
She has none.
that is a sore subject. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
But she does have a totem.
Does the totem have something?
I was just saying what she does have.
If we had a teleportation circle, it would do something fun. But
She
There
has a
isn't one of those
flunky
here.
spirit.
is there one of those in Shekiodai that we don't know about? Now that we're
Um,
emperors, shouldn't we be privy?
Ooh.
Are we all collectively emperors?
Well,
Close enough.
there is no greater love than the love of family. What did I say last episode?
And then I said we're more like work colleagues, but
Where can
Abraham,
go
can you
when
make
the
an
world don't
investigation
treat you right?
check?
The answer is home, by the way. That's the one place that you'll find Seventh Heaven. Investigation coming up.
I've only ever seen YouTube commentary on like weird episodes of Seventh Heaven. So.
It's a weird show. My sister.
Yeah.
used
That's
to
all
watch
you
it.
need. That's all you need.
I got a 10.
Okay. That's all.
Well, I don't like that. It feels like there's a teleportation circle around here somewhere, but I'm missing it, guys.
Should we maybe hire like a new court wizard mage, and then they can just make us anyone?
I suppose with
Takes
the
like
amount
a
of
year.
money and resources you have, let's see what the spell does.
I think it takes a year to make.
I don't think it does.
For a permanent.
For a
So for a
permanent
Permanent
one.
yeah.
But I feel like it's 8 hours for a
You can
temporary
create
one.
a permanent teleportation circle by casting the spell in the same location every day for 1 year. Otherwise, it takes 1 round to cast, and it stays for where?
Around.
Yes, thank you.
Well, the totem team would have to see it, though, right?
Right. They would
That
have to
doesn't
know
help us.
the.
The sigil, yeah.
And they also
I mean,
have a
you could
boat and a
certainly,
crew.
you could get someone to start casting, like every day,
Yeah.
with the intent to do it for a year.
I
Yeah.
mean, this is long game at this point.
Yeah.
I think we should. With our infinity wealth.
In Shigeodai.
Yeah, and what I'll say is, as long as they do this, which Elagashi will be sure that they reliably do, then
Oh, yeah.
once you reconnect with the party and give them the sequence, they can then use the totem to come to this teleportation circle.
A year from today.
No, at any point, because they'll be casting
Oh.
it every day.
Cool.
That makes sense. I mean, not that they'll ever really need to come to Shekiodai, but you never know.
If they need to get away to a friendly place.
Yeah,
Right.
right. I mean,
You'll
I was
have
going to
it.
quote Seventh Heaven again, but, you know.
Then we'll have it.
Have you been watching Seventh Heaven or something?
Why are you thinking so much about Seventh Heaven?
Because somebody triggered it last episode. I don't know who said what or how, but it triggered it. All the memories came flooding back.
You just
Jeez.
you triggered yourself, and now you can't untrigger it.
You played yourself.
I don't think it was me, but it definitely affected me.
No, I remember there was 7 something, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, what was it? 7?
7th level spell, Prismatic Spray.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow,
That's
that's all
what it
it
was.
took.
That's all
Wow.
it takes, guys. Ask me
Anyways,
for
this
2
is
more
becoming a
something.
Seventh Heaven fan cast now.
Yeah, welcome back.
I really haven't watched enough.
We should do a Seventh Heaven podcast.
What? No.
It's the next OnlyFans.
Anyways.
Yeah, regarding the planning, like what are you thinking about in terms of your next steps?
Okay, so laying out potential goals. Should we start there?
My guess is by the time we talk to them, they're probably on their way to Bagadaga.
Was that our next plan?
I mean,
That's the
that's
next.
the next place on the list because they'll have to go to Bagadaga and then Taiyang and down the coastlines for that because those are the nearest ones. We already have the Totem and the Eye of the Norns, which are north. So yeah, they would have to go to Bagadaga and then Taiyang.
Right.
Or they could go
Going to
after.
Taiyang to Bagadaga would take, there's no.
And what did we need in West Annika?
It has
There-
a library.
That might have information on where the tomb of the Godzilla god is.
Oh, I really don't want to do this, but I can't help but feel like I have to. If I can teleport via plants, couldn't I teleport via plants to the Blavatsky estate in West Annika?
I don't see why not.
It might be fun to go to West Annika because that's kind of like the mother country to Pendrahau.
I'm saying that we could do that literally whenever, it sounds like.
Yeah. And then we could send the airship there to meet us.
I'm thinking...
I think if we're gonna do the West Annika, the teleport the plants to wherever in West Annika, I think that should be a couple of us go there, but the others should at least get an adequate sized plant on our airship and start the traversing towards
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Arcarthins or Masara.
Yeah. Do we also meet up with Slugjagonku again in Haikonolu while we're so close?
I mean, it's going to take her a while to travel there as well. And we
9
don't want to
days.
make it like an immediate thing.
And what is this, like, massive island archipelago looking thing?
That is all High Honolulu.
Okay. And they didn't
So
give us a
is-
city name?
Is it not the item not out in the middle of the ocean then?
No, I
Issues.
just put the item next to each name. So I don't think we specified, but it would have made sense if you agreed to meet in like High Honolulu's most prominent city, just to pin
Okay.
it down. I'm fine with retconning that. I'll also say I believe this came up in conversation, but Zugjikanku's kind of request was that you would find a chance to meet up after you have figured out more about resurrecting Gosi.
Oh, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to get our plan.
Right,
in
so there's
order.
like an objective before you reconnect.
So we could. Do we want to split the party though? Because if we send some of us to West Annika, some of us can be on the way to Masara.
I don't even know if we need to split as long as we trust that they'll bring the tree that I've seen.
Yeah, we'd have to make sure we have a tree that he has seen on the ship. So we can teleport to
Let
the ship.
me get
Yeah.
the transport via plan spell real quick, and I'll post that and read it. I hate to do that with like a backstory thing, but it's like I'm sure I've seen a tree in West Annika if I'm from West Annika.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So this spell creates a magic link between a large or larger inanimate plant within range and another plant at any distance on the same plane of existence. You must have seen and or touched the destination plant at least once for the duration. Any creature that steps into the plant with me will exit the destination by using only 5 feet of movement. So we put a tree in a pot, put the pot on the thing.
A few shrubberies on the deck.
I was
It's gonna be
thinking
a
one of those
large.
giant glowy
Well,
mushrooms that we
You
saw.
can have long shrubberies. That long can be a large.
Like a tuck and roll situation.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
long
tall and
shrubbery.
large. It can
Like
be-
you got a duck down.
Yeah.
But is it a
I knew
European duck or an African duck?
It's only a flesh
And,
wound.
and then
I can
as
also
long
make.
as long as we trust that they're doing that, the whole team could go to West Annika. We
Maybe
could go
we
meet
bring
the
one-
royals. We could go to the library. Could find out if the Grizz ever made it out of his horrible stabbing accident for the Byron Deniston.
Oh my gosh. I've been wondering that every night.
If Lady Amelia has picked her next spouse.
I think it's going to be the Duke of York Pinmeyer.
Not the Duke of Flatgroundshire.
No, he seems a little bit like a narcissist. Did you remember that one soiree they went to when he like didn't dance with her at all, even though he put his name on her dance card?
I know, but that's how the Grizz got there. You know, he's just a water polo instructor. He wasn't supposed to be dancing with Lady Amelia, but what are you gonna do?
I don't
And the
know. I
Grizz
don't
got
think.
stabbed
That's why he got
Yeah.
stabbed by Byron Deniston because
by Byron Deniston.
Because Byron
Deniston
Deniston,
he's a royal watcher. He just
Yeah.
watches the royals, but
he
he's
kind of
next
has.
in line.
Sounds like a perfect.
Byron Deniston was next in line.
Well, for Lady
To the
Amelia.
throne. Oh, for Amelia.
Oh, for Lady Amelia. Okay.
Yeah. Her parents are trying to like let her like have a year where she can like find a love match, but after that they're gonna like arrange a marriage for her. And he was like
Well,
number
but it's
one
her
on that
next
list.
husband, so she's already a widower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water polo.
Improv,
Or a
baby.
widow. Yeah. Okay.
And like I can't believe there's not a royal baby yet.
Well, you know, if
Oh my
if
gosh,
the
he
Grizz
just goes,
gets
well,
his
you
way."
know what they say about King Rickard and his nether regions,
No.
or lack thereof.
Oh.
Oh.
I must have missed that episode.
Oh yeah.
Is this a recent development?
Oh, it's
Hey.
just what they're saying. It's not confirmed or denied necessarily. But again,
Oh.
there's no royal baby.
I'll keep my eye out for it.
No, and he's been married for quite a while. Like, if he doesn't have a royal baby, the line of succession is going to pass to his evil younger brother.
That sounds
Yeah,
awful.
nobody likes Prince John.
Nah.
Thor's just looking at his council in front of this war room table and just confused at what's going on.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Tor's
it
gotta
sounds
learn
we've
politics
settled on
now.
that plan.
I'm sorry, what plan?
We're
Yeah, you
gonna
just
find-
started spouting gossip in a way to convince Penny of the plan, I think.
And it worked.
Yeah, just sort of slip that one in there.
You have no idea how much I want the Royals subplot.
Look, selfishly, I want to get to West Danica because that's where my other character is from. So I'm not mad about it. But at the same time, I want to do what's best for all parties involved.
So we're agreeing upon the idea of the West Anakin plot where we're gonna
With the shrub on the boat.
big
Sure.
plant
Those
on
that
the
the
ship,
only-
the airship, and then teleport to West Danica.
The only crucial bit that we need to worry about is where's the ship going? To Honolulu, assuming that we'll find what we want in West Danica, or to the
I-
next item?
Would think Arcathians is our best location.
I kind of agree, just because we have a feeling that's where the spear is. We know that's where the mind
We
flayers are
should-
targeting next.
We should recover that ASAP.
The
Yeah.
spear. One of the items to go.
The one that
I agree.
allegedly killed.
Yeah, we're gonna need that to kill Cthulhu.
Wait, I don't know if the spear is the item, but possibly two things of great importance.
And it's a straight line from here. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
that's a good straight shot.
And then our airship should be pretty fast.
Yo,
Yeah.
cut down on that 53-day travel time you're seeing. Probably a
Oh,
month of
actually,
travel
it's-
instead of almost 2.
It'd be from here to
Right.
there, so that's only 50 days.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, you're still looking at like 28 to 30
Well, I
days.
know. I was just meaning like the difference was the middle of Shikudai.
Do we have
compared
like
to the
a way to
campus.
get a large living shrubbery to live long enough on the boat? Is that a concern?
well, that's why we get like a potted plant or like one of those giant fungus things.
Mm. Do we have a royal druid?
Is there a royal arborist? If not, can we hire one?
There was and they were fired in the wake of Bozunaga gaining power.
Does make sense why that courtyard was terrible condition.
Yes.
Ooh,
Where
environmental
would they be
storytelling.
Yeah, you can track down the old royal arborist if you wish.
I think we should.
Yeah, at least that's one person that we know is definitely not a Bosunaga loyalist.
Right.
No need to be loyal to somebody who's dead.
We find out it's Yantor.
Hey guys. So are we going to my forest now or what?
Have you come back to save my forest?
I've never seen any of those trees. Go away.
I don't even remember who you are.
Didn't you say we were all horrible people?
Oh, we
That
can let
was,
bygones be bygones.
No.
I feel like somebody different had dealings with you.
Let's see, the royal arborist can certainly produce some potted plants large enough for transport via plant store. We'll say there's 3 large shrubberies that you can put on the flagship. So you've got 3 uses before restocking.
Good.
So West Danica will give you the potentially will give you the information that you need in order to find the archived whereabouts of the corpse of Gazia. You've got your mission to head towards Arcathians to recover the spear.
Now, are
What?
we under the impression that the spear is also the item, or are they 2 different items in the same area?
You're under the impression that the spear is also the item. The
Ah.
Actilian spear, the spear wielded by the great legendary Actilian, or
Okay, I just wanted to be 100% sure that's what it was.
Yep. And in regards to the other party, do you want to attempt any kind of coordination with them?
So here's my impression where we left off with the other party. They saw the boat get destroyed. They have no idea that there might be a plan B. Correct?
I'm sorry, say that again. So they saw the boat get destroyed. Jack
saw
gave
the
an
boat-
inspiring speech.
But they don't know that there could be this plan B of finding Gozia's body.
Correct. Yeah, they're not aware of that yet.
Yeah, Jack's plan is just if we stop the Mind Flayers from completing the World Storm, then we win.
Right. Would they go after Bagu Daga, or would they try to go after Thousand Tooth Tom?
I think that we would keep on course to the next item if my understanding was to be believed.
Yeah, that's my impression. I also don't remember us having the location of Thousand Tooth Tom.
No, but we
As
know
he teleported away.
He did have an item on his person, and we could theoretically track him down
He does have the apple.
with possibly legend lore.
Which did we have any idea which legend the apple may be from with legend lore?
Yeah, I think you can confidently link all of the items to their locations at this point. You've been, you have, well, actually, the treasure hunting party would be able to do this because of Nagish. Given that the two parties are going to be messaging one another a little bit, I'm going to say this is public knowledge for the entire party.
Mhm.
So I think I have a handout. If I don't, then I will make one real quick that will link each of the 10 locations to the 10 items so that you have that
Okay.
information.
Okay. So so the apple, with that knowledge, we would know it's from where?
Milk Stand Day.
Moxande, you're off
Okay.
the list. You looked like a cool place to go.
Probably where
Then-
1002 Tom is.
Maybe.
Maybe. And we have the jade. The other party has the jade thing, and that is from.
Yeah, where?
Yeah, good question. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'll find it real quick and let you know.
Okay.
The Jade Jewel.
Yeah, that's inside.
Oh,
their
then
big
the ship.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't
So they
remember
have
this one, but-
2 items on currently.
3.
3.
Oh wait. Well,
We lost the eye.
not the apple.
We lost
So,
the eye.
We know about the
I will
apple.
admit-
We have the jade
have the
jewel. We have the totem. The apple. The boat's gone, and then
It's pretty badass that
So
the
is the
treasure
eye.
crew has like 1002 Tom's scary ass badass ship, and now the Mind Flayer crew has the flying ship. I
Badass
think this is
Yeah.
all right in the universe.
It took how long to get on the seas, and now we have cool ships.
I don't fly. I don't sail the sea anymore. I sail in the sky.
So we have an Air Force and a naval unit now,
And an army.
and an army.
There you go. Okay, here we go. So the Jade Jewel would be from Bagadaga, actually.
Okay.
So, no
So they might not go to Bagadaga.
so if they find that out,
They might go
probably
to
in the coming
Taiyang.
days. They might be on their way to Taiyang.
Which I think it's probably better that they go to Taiyang than us, because we don't want to start political nonsense with Shigeodai and Taiyang.
What?
There's
make is our
other
ship?
reasons why. Wait, no.
Our ship is 1002 Tom's West Anakin badass ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if we sail into Taiyang in that ship, it's bad news.
I think sailing into Taiyang is mostly bad news overall.
Yeah, kind of regardless.
I suppose, but
Do any of our ledgers from 1002 Tom have anything to do with Taiyang?
ooh,
Great question.
do we have any quote unquote business to do there? Officially?
Because we can use those debts and forgive them to get us into Taiyang if we can talk to the people.
Yeah, you would certainly be able to sweep some blackmail under the rug to get in. Great call.
Nice thinking, Moriarty.
Great job.
I made it. You got to do what you got to do. I've been on the seas for long enough, you know. You scratch my
Well, I
back,
just-
I get rid of the blackmail on you.
I was mostly focused on 1002 Tom's stash of gold drugs and golden drugs.
You're not the
I
only
wasn't
one.
really looking through his paperwork.
You're not the only one. I mean, Celine has just been in a drug-induced coma for like the last 4 days.
I love these planning sessions, because if you watch the YouTube stream, it's just us with our little
Just
Measuring
drawing
stick.
lines.
Measuring.
Measuring.
Yeah.
Little dot dance.
But I'm glad we figured out that we don't need to go to Bagadaga.
Yeah,
they
that'll
don't.
save us some time. We're
Yeah.
Mox and I.
And we have a plan for the treasure team to get into Taiyang.
And we have basically a plan for the Mind Slayers to go to Arcathians and West Anica and knock those out.
Okay, so I think I would send to Clacker. Be like, hi, Orca friend. Change of plan. Good news. We defeated an emperor. Bad news. We have to go to West Anica to find the body of a god. And then we're on our way to Arcathians. What are you guys up to? Love you, miss you, bye.
Okay, there you go. The list is updated on the overview page of the Juice Patroller.
I love it.
Nice.
I love it. I love a list.
The Fan of Li Shun. Sounds interesting. It's pretty hot out lately.
Yeah, I could use a fan.
I wonder what it
So
does.
then you mean hard to.
And yeah, Clacker, you received that message from Penelope.
Oh,
I
wait.
just read that as the flower of nepotism. It's fun
Nepotism.
when your brain just like throws away different letters and organizes. And
It's called Lizdexia. Moriarty would remember the name Utnapishtim from the Epic of Shag Mahal, which he read a portion of in Kraz's Lair.
Of course I would.
Shagadelic.
No. It's been a minute, but that does bring up a memory or two.
Mhm.
Mostly
The
of my
Epic of
wife,
Shag
but
Mahal.
that's-
Wow. Oh, behave.
Oh, behave.
I don't want to hear from the guy who just wrote a drama about the nobles in West Danica.
Your Mermaid on the Moon wife, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mermaids on the moon. Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna
feeling
send-
pretty good about this all of a sudden.
I'm gonna send another message to Clacker because I forgot. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that Zugjaganku, we met her. Turns out she might. We're allies now? Question mark. She also doesn't want. She's also trying to work against the mind flayers, but she's also on the inside. It's a very tenuous relationship. We have a safe word in case we need to kill each other. Bye.
I like that you included the safe word.
By the way, the safe word is banana banana.
Try to get in character, Alex.
Okay. Oh, jeez, I don't even know what to say. I got nothing in response right now.
You look like you're thinking about something, Clacker.
I hear a voice. It sounds just like. Oh, what was her name? I can't remember her name. That girl that we met. You know, she's with the other party.
A penny.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, she spoke in my brain a bit ago, but I was indulging.
Yeah, she said they met Zugjaganku. And
Oh, did they kill her?
I mean, that
no.
was the plan. They were supposed to go to Shiki. I think they were on course for Shiki Wadai to kill her.
Well, she said that she might be kind of on our side a little bit, but I don't trust her still.
I mean, you saw her commit these like atrocious crimes you're accusing her of that city that we were in very briefly with the battle. You saw her in there, right?
Well, I mean,
personally, we never actually saw
We
her.
never actually.
We
know.
did run across dark creatures on their way
Right.
line plays there.
Mutant rat or two.
That was
But,
alligator, tentacle base.
This is probably gonna sound crazy, but it might not be the worst idea to have a mind flayer on the inside if that's what they're saying that she's got going on for her. Because when you kill a mind flayer, it doesn't really do anything. They just replace them with another mind flayer. So if we have one
Right.
that thinks slightly differently, it's I guess good to leave her alive. Definitely feels like if I would have known that, we wouldn't have wasted any time going to Shikyodai. But, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Any other
did
news
they-
there, Clacker?
Well, she misses us.
Oh,
Great.
Aw.
that's a little bit peculiar for someone we barely know.
Yeah.
Well, tell them we're sailing into Taiying, and we're gonna work on that treasure next. And that they should definitely go for some treasure if they haven't already started doing something, because they're just wasting time if they're not.
Okay.
Does Clacker relay the whole Emperor thing at all, or is that just
Not at
his
all.
own?
Wow.
Yeah, that's news. That's news. But
No, oh yeah. Tor's an emperor now, or something.
Emperor of what?
The emperor, they took over the town.
Well, he's not my emperor.
So they went to Shigeodai to kill a bunch of mind flayers. Instead, they became allies with the mind flayers and then lost their boat and became emperors of Shigeodai.
I think you got it. Yeah, I think you got it. That sounds about right.
How does this help our mission even a little bit?
I don't think it does.
Like, what have they been doing?
Seems like a big fat lot of nothing, if you ask me. But, what am I supposed to do about it?
And I feel
They
like
got a
they
mind of
spend-
their own.
I feel like they spent so much time doing it.
Right. I think we're just gonna have to trust that they do the right thing and go for some kind of treasure next.
I mean,
They-
at least they said they're going for the Arcathians.
They said that they were going to Arcathians, right?
Oh, I think so. Did you say that? I totally forgot.
I said.
Over the course of days, it's okay that they said that. Yeah.
I think I said we were going to West Annika to look for information.
That is a waste of time. They shouldn't do that.
I know, but I'd rather go to West Annika than Arcathians.
I
Ugh.
mean, did they say how long it's going to go out of the way that they're going to West Annika?
Right, it's not even close to each other.
I mean, it would have been faster for us to go to West Annika, if anybody. Not saying we should have.
Remember, I'm not limiting the number of sendings that you can cast,
Well,
so you can actually.
Oh, I know, this is very funny.
The fun of like
Oh,
us
they're gonna
arguing
transport
amongst
via
ourselves about
plans.
what their plan is, asking the question, and then getting the info. Oh, that's because
Well, how are
body
we
of a
supposed to know
god?
that they
We're
could
supposed to-
transport via plants? They couldn't do that the last time we talked to them.
I just felt like talking shit.
All right.
It is a little bit more of a plan they have now.
Well, I've heard of people transporting via plants. I've never seen it done.
I saw it happen before. It's pretty cool.
Jack has been transported via plants.
Are you sure? Wasn't that a different spell?
Okay, it wasn't the spell transport via plants, but we went through plants to travel across long distances.
It was like we very
Yeah, you did
similarly
actually. It was a
spelled
tree
from-
strider or whatever.
Mhm.
I think those are different spells.
Two different countries.
They are technically on paper different spells.
But the concept's the same.
Well, I understand that conceptually they're similar.
Who is Jack talking to? He's been talking to himself for quite a while about plants and transporting between them.
I got a message in my head.
You kind of missed out on that part before you know, because you're late, you missed out on the whole part of that's transporting with the plants to the inn, basically, with Yontor. It's okay, you're a few days late, but that's beside the point.
I was exactly on time.
No. But anyways, we did transport with plants with Yontor. He transported us with plants.
And then was there any sort of agreement of how he was supposed to return to He was
Yes, we
home.
did that. We took care of that back on what was Pendrahow. What did we name that city again?
It was like
New Cocaris.
Cocaris. Wait, Nelton.
Yeah.
What do we name the city again?
Cocaris.
Okay.
For some odd reason, I keep thinking there's a voice in my head somewhere going something about the new city of Cocaris, and I just wanted to call it the new Cocaris, but it's just Cocaris.
Who cares? Classic.
Simply Cocaris.
All right. Well, now that we've got all the information out on the table and we know everything, I guess these plans all kind of make sense. They're gonna go find out about Gojira's corpse. They're gonna go to Arcathians and get the spear. We're going to Taiyang.
Oh, should we try and meet up with them at some point? Did they mention wanting to like hang out? We got a cool ship now.
Oh, did you mention the airship?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say they have a cooler ship.
Ours has anti-magic crystals.
That's
and a
true.
Green
I did forget how cool
ultimate
our ship is.
power
Blood cannon.
Chaos Emerald and a blood cannon.
It doesn't fly.
Do you think they could, since Tor is the Emperor now, do you think they could procure a troll for us?
Wait a minute, can't it fly? Can't our ship fly now with the fucking emerald?
We can float
Oh,
it.
you're right.
Yeah, we can float, but it doesn't like fly very long. I
All
don't
right,
think,
well,
right?
we're flying then, all right? As far as I'm concerned. Ours can do everything.
Everything theirs can do, ours can do better.
All right.
Yeah. I think these plans all make sense and sound good to me. I'm ready to put my Jack Rackman on it.
You're what?
My John Hancock.
You're ew.
I'm Jack Rackman, and I approve of this message.
The only thing I could see us asking about them before they leave Shihyura is instead of going all the way to Taiyang, since they're probably a couple days into their trip, if we go to Shihyura and get them to cover more of a crew for us on their dime.
Ooh, that's a great idea. Rarity. Oh, I like
It'd be
that.
just a couple days out of our way, but it'd make our travel a lot faster.
Yeah, it would make the travel so much faster if we had a full crew that we didn't have to pay.
Well, I don't know if they'll cover us for that, but
They said they were emperor.
He's the emperor, yeah. I think he can just say go with them.
Yeah, so
don't ask me. I'm not the emperor.
I'll make sure to ask the little girl if she ever speaks in my head again.
What good is being an emperor if you can't give your friends some boat people? A crew.
That's the word.
Boat people.
Listen, as a long-time sailor, I just call them boat people.
Boat people.
This is the Peabody all over again.
I love it. Yes.
People that are paid by the government to do manual labor.
Boat people.
Boat people.
Boat people.
Okay, so the other crew will head from Yurikanoa to Shikogawa before heading on to Taiyang.
And next time Penny speaks in someone's brain, they're gonna be like, can we get a crew?
All right. Yeah, I think so.
Gosh dang it, Alex.
What?
I have to say it now
Wow.
for people
What?
listening. In the chat, I said elections are coming up. Make sure you're registered to vote.
And I couldn't just not say something when I seen it in our chat.
Yeah. All right. It seems like we've got a well formulated plan. Are there any remaining action items that you need to take care of while you are in Shikogawa? Because I I need to do some prep before the parties come together. We need to catch up on what's been happening to the other party. So that's the thread that we're going to follow next time, 2 weeks from now. We'll pick up with the other party. We'll see what they've been up to. They'll make their way down to Shikyodai. Provided that everything goes well and that they don't get completely waylaid or sidetracked, then there will be a 2-party reunion. There will be a chance for the parties to reconfigure if that's desired. And
That is an interesting proposition.
yeah, so just like think about that. The 2 parties work well together the way they are currently, but if you want to do a switch up, like that can happen potentially next time. So again, a little bit of a shorter couple sessions this time, but if there's any like miscellaneous action items that you have to attend to in Shikogawa, we can certainly do that now.
I guess just what kind of magic items can we find in the vault?
Yeah, any +1 weapon or armor.
Did we figure out what my new mace does?
Yeah, it functions as your spellcasting focus, and it can do radiant damage instead of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Which I
Is it
think gives
also
you some fun
+1?
combos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
we'll say it's
+1.
plus 1 as well. Yep, +1 attack and damage. So in Boznaga's vault, you've got any +1 weapon or armor. You've got access to most uncommon magic items. I will place restrictions on those because some of those are, I think, bonkers the way they've been priced or rarity valued. So like for example, boots of flying or winged boots or whatever they're called, like those aren't in the vault. Those are not uncommon items. I don't know why that is labeled uncommon. It should not be labeled uncommon. But the majority of uncommon magic items in the DMG, you'll have access to.
Okay, including a ring of water breathing.
That seems reasonable to me, given your place in a aquatic world. It seems like there would be a lot of those floating around, as it were.
I mean, it's an uncommon ring.
Ring of water breathing, you say?
Yeah.
I'm actually not seeing that. I'm seeing a ring of water walking and a ring of swimming.
Shouldn't there be a ring of water breathing? 5e? Is that a homebrew item?
There's potions.
There's a cap of water breathing.
There's a couple items that make it. Like, I'll let you do it, but I don't know if there's a ring that does it.
Cloak of the Manta Ray.
That's what Molly already got.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what Morgan already has.
We'll say that. Yeah, you can find one of those.
Okay, I got a cool new cloak. And +1 armor.
Yes.
Ooh.
All of the really common, I mean, technically uncommon, but all of the ones that you see a lot in games are available. So you can get like a cloak of protection that's used a lot. Bracers of defense, if that works with you. That you can only use that if you're not wearing armor. So I'm not sure if that benefits any of you. But what else? Wand of the War Mage at a +1, so just +1 to your spell casting.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then any potion healing potions that are what is it? Potion of greater healing, so 4d4 + 4. We'll say you find a handful of those. Find 17 potions of greater healing.
17.
Yes. And again, that is 4d4 + 4 when consumed.
Everyone's just reading through the magic items.
Right.
Just to
Shopping
see if they
session.
can find something.
Pour over the ledger.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. With the current, what do you call it? Game mechanics. Would the parapet of wound closure be OP as hell?
Oh, I
Because
think
it's
it
just-
would. Let me double check. I have had players screw me with that one before. So, perioperative wound closure. Let's just take a look here.
Whenever you are dying at the start of your turn, you stabilize.
Yeah, let's say no to that, given the whole exhaustion upon dying thing that we're doing.
Right. That's exactly my thoughts. I saw it and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want that. And then I was like, that sounds
Yeah.
OP.
Perioperative health would be fine.
Sure. That's the one that
You're immune to contracting disease while wearing the pendant.
I was not smart when picking my first magic item from the Fungal Crags, so if you need a parapet of health, I kind of have one.
You never know. You never know when diseases are going to come up.
No, Tor doesn't need it though. He's a paladin. I thought it was
Oh,
the other
right.
thing, and so when I
Right.
had selected it, it was the wrong item, and he just had something that's, unneeded with his class.
Yeah.
So if somebody does need that, Tor just has one, and has been kind of.
what about a Rod of the Pact Keeper?
Let's just see. Rod of the Packkeeper. I don't know that one off the top of
Uncommon
my
one is
head.
+1. It increases my spell saves and attacks with my warlock spells by 1, and you can regain 1 warlock spell as an action. Once a day.
Once a day. Once a day, an action to regain. Yes. You can. We'll say you find one of those.
I would take one of those, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like the Wand of the War Mage, except it also does something else.
Yeah, specific to your class. Sure.
Excellent. A Rod of the Pact Keeper. What was this doing in here? I'll be taking this.
Perfect. I will. I think we'll go ahead and wind down. Between now and next time we record, feel free to pour over the Dungeon Master's Guide a little bit more, and let me know if there's anything else that catches your fancy. Those of you that are listening, throw your suggestions in Sanity chat as well. So feel free to kind of contribute. We'll call you the court of Shikogawa that's like doing inventory with everyone.
Nice.
Our royal advisors.
Yes.
No.
And yeah, just a reminder. So as listeners get excited, as players get prepared, likely next episode is going to be another twofer where you're playing both characters at the same time, probably a little bit more proactively than we did tonight.
Fun.
So just be ready for that. Yeah, I think everyone is level 11 now, right? Or is the Kelruma?
They're 10. I think
They're
they
10.
had just got to 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I thought they leveled up after the incident with the boat.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did after the boat. I didn't remember
But
if
not-
that brought them from
They
9
are
to
11.
10 or from 10 to 11.
Did that bring
They're
them to 11?
Okay.
They are allowed.
That's
Perfect.
right, because I was like, I can't wait till Penny becomes 10. I was jealous. Penny was
Yeah,
jealous.
that's how I
That-
felt
yes.
too. Is like
Yeah, yeah.
I really wanted that transport via plant spell.
All right, so both parties are all level 11 now. That's great. Yeah, very, very likely that they'll all come together next week. So or 2 weeks from now. So just be ready for that.
Ooh.
And we're probably going to meet Maggie's new character.
That's right. That's right.
Now the question is how they're gonna appear, either in where we were, or are they already here in Shikyodai.
And also, guys, listeners, we're getting tattoos in the game. So if you have any tattoo suggestions,
That's yes.
I was like,
yes.
whoa.
I mean, I'm always down to get a tattoo.
Remember we talked about
Remember?
that.
We talked about
Yeah,
that.
matching
tattoos.
Sanity Damage skull tattoos on our foreheads.
Yeah.
I don't know
Branding.
about that, guys.
Sure, it's not that giant. Everybody's not getting a giant back piece that says "Justice for Raven."
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
would.
Well, yeah, magical tattoos all around next week. We'll work on that a little bit off air as well to kind of streamline that next time. But yeah, this has been Sanity Damage, To Whom the Sea Belongs. Thank you all for joining us on this epic voyage. We would love to hear from you about all of these different things: tattoo ideas, magic item ideas, real life tattoo ideas as well, I guess. Like, no reason not to. So feel free to hop into Discord. That's the best place to hang out with us, but you can find us on any social media. Go to linktree/Sanity Damage to find all of those links. This show is a homebrew live stream, and our dice sponsor is Fan Roll Dice. You can get amazing dice and dice accessories at fanrolldice.com using coupon code homebrew for 10% off anything on the website. They have a really great Pride lineup as well. So, given it's Pride Month, if any of those dice or dice trays suit you or would make good gifts for someone like check those out as well. They're really good quality, squishy silicone bouncy dice. All right, and this campaign is dedicated to Brandon, who we hold in loving memory. To Whom the Sea Belongs is a Sanity Damage campaign set in the Kaleidosphere. Join us next time as these crews go on a collision course.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye.